This is an exercise that I'm using to be able to help train a horse how to turn. Many horses drift around their turns or lose the shoulder. And with these poles, what they do is really teach the horse to be able to come off and be able to come back into the inside rather than falling to the outside. This horse is also very young, so naturally they wander, they drift around, and it gives them much more of a measure of where they should be turning. It's also noticeable then if the horse drifts particularly one way. So if you drift a little bit to the right this way, but you drift a lot on the right rein, then you know that the other way is weaker and that we need to work on that and being able to help the horse learn how to push around a turn. So I do this for symmetry as well, give the horse an understanding of how to be on each rein. And also, I like to be able to give a very light aid. So I don't want to be giving a strong aid and strong leg. I want to be able to use something that's going to help me minimalise that and help the horse understand how to be more relaxed but what they should be doing at the same time. And you can notice when I'm trotting around on the inside to start with, that, she wants to hug the poles a little bit, doesn't look quite as confident. And sometimes you see a little bit of a head tilt as well. So to correct that, I let the poles do the work. I let her work out how to understand to do that. And then I go around the outside, see what I've got. Actually, the trot can develop a bit more, can be a little bit quicker, a little bit more free-flowing, because all the time I'm trying to create free-flowing and just loose movement with the horse so that they're able to use their bodies in a really supple way. And you can see she comes back on the inside here. She's already better. She's already learned how to be able to turn, and she's already been learning how to push herself around the turn rather than fall around the turn, which is absolutely vital for A, strengthening, and B, starting to think about, when we come to do our jumping, well, the horse has to learn how to be able to turn and has to learn how to be straight. I do it on both reins. One rein sometimes obviously is, they might find harder. I think that's natural. So you can use it in a different way. And I tend to find that actually I build a little bit more sometimes on the good rein and then come to the weaker rein. The canter here, I use the outside. The inside's a little bit too tight for her at the moment. But again, I'm trying to use my outside leg to be able to keep her towards the poles and to have some kind of measure of how much actually, I am drifting quite a long way to the outside or to the wall. So it's brilliant for this. You can see, she tilts her head a little bit sometimes, but actually as she learns to be able to push herself around, get more length in the neck, so there will be less tilt and more straight and better strength.